Announced its new schedule and channel logo for SABC3. The latest program sees local content produced by South Africans. This is set to stimulate the industry immensely. The channel will continue doing lifestyle and entertainment stories. People will start seeing new shows as from Monday, the 4th of July. We're now joined by Aisha Mohamed, head of bouquet at SABC3. Aisha, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I love this in the intro when we're talking about growing and stimulating the industry, and that really is what it's at the heart of it, isn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think the move for SABC3 is probably the most pronounced as compared to the other two channels. Ultimately, we had the most amount of foreign content on our channel. We're literally doubling the local content quota that we had initially. So what that means for us is that there's a lot of focus on growing local productions, local talent, telling South African stories. I mean, we've been doing it. It's just about increasing that quota tremendously.
Okay, so with all of that being said, so let's shift to what the brief is, the changes to SABC3. From Monday, South Africans, Africans all over the world, when they switch on, they'll be seeing something new. What will they be seeing?
So ultimately, the theme or the sort of tone of the channel remains exactly the same. Variety and lifestyle entertainment for youthful South Africans, or let's say, when we say youthful, we mean the average 35-year-old. So SABC3 in its DNA remains exactly the same, but ultimately in terms of its offering is more rooted in South African stories. So we've got a cross-genre of South African stories that we want to tell. So everything from drama to variety to magazine to lifestyle. It goes for everything from cooking, really awesome cooking shows, to really great magazine and lifestyle shows on the weekend, to a really good drama in the week. So it's a cross-section of offerings. The look and feel of the channel is also being revamped. So on the 4th of July, ultimately what would be Monday, you will see a new look and feel. We thought it only fitting that should we provide a new schedule coming the 4th of July, that the channel's look and feel complement that as well.
Okay, I don't want to put you in the hot seat. Obviously, you've got to love everything that's coming on air. But is it maybe a show, something that you're like, wow, this was locally produced, this is going to blow everybody's socks off?
So I think what we're most excited about is that there's a number of those shows. So I'm not going to choose one.
Okay,
but what I can say is that we've got a lot of new local faces, or let's say really great local talent on the channel. So we've got Fat Joe, Kanye Mbao, Jason Goliath, Pabi Malloy in the weekdays. We've also got Anil Mdoda in a real talk sort of setting at about 4 p.m. So there's a lot of new sort of talent that comes to SABC3. But ultimately, I think what we're really excited about is that we're able to bring really great content in terms of big formats. So we've got Top Chef as an example, the first for South Africa, Top Chef SA. SABC3 is going to be the first channel to bring you Top Chef, the South African version on a Tuesday. Big. We've got a really great reality show called Divas of Jozi, which starts on Monday. Everything from cat fights to events to everything in between. We've also got a really great drama by Trevor Gumbi on a Monday night called Sober Companion. A little bit of a story of his life in a comedic fashion.
Actually,
how he's
changed.
I've
driven past him while he was shooting it in Melbourne and stuff,
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a rehabilitation story, with a comedic spin in terms of his own life. And we've never done that before,
Wow, that's exciting. So I've got to ask you this question. So what goes? Because if you bring in new content, so from Monday on, we don't want people to be shocked. So what's leaving our screens?
So it's a bit of a reshuffle, let's say. So a lot less foreign and a lot more local, ultimately. But what it does mean is that we still have an 80-20 split. So the 20% in terms of foreign will still remain in key strategic blocks. I think one of the biggest things that the viewer sort of can expect in terms of soapies is that Days of Our Lives comes to an end in about 2 weeks' time. But what we are doing is trying to invest in a local soapy or a local drama, to replace that. In the interim, though, Afternoon Express moves to 5 p.m., which was doing exceptionally well for us at 4 p.m. So that will take on the new slot, which will follow by Bold, and then obviously News, and then Isidingo. High Rollers, which is our local soap.
Very good, by the way. If you've not seen it, it's very good.
Moves from 3 times a week to 5 times a week. So we're really hoping, viewers will enjoy that too.
I watch it. Unfortunately, Ridge and the family still stays. Beautiful. I think it's been part of my psyche as long as I've known. In terms of viewership, for SABC3, are we expecting a growth in numbers? What about the viewership right now for SABC3?
So in terms of viewership as a whole, what we're expecting is that with the investment in local and in local titles, we will naturally see an increase in numbers. It might not be an immediate, solution. We haven't ultimately in our foreign titles and our foreign dramas haven't seen a massive spike in terms of audiences simply because of the nature of the timing in which they are coming out. They're not necessarily first run always, and they naturally have a delay. As we are the public broadcaster, and our focus is on local. So with new, fresh titles, we're expecting a spike. Also, it's the first time that we have got no repeats in prime time. As of the 4th of July, no repeats in prime time, which means everything from just after midday is fresh content every day.
I love the fact that there's no repeats. We know who else repeats it. We're not going to mention it, but yeah, no repeats. Okay, Aisha Mohamed, she's head of bouquet SABC 3. She's on our sister channel. They've got some massive changes coming on the 4th of July. As soon as Monday, you'll be seeing brand new locally produced programs, and it's not only a first for the country, but it's a great initiative for the industry. Thank you very much. We'll take an ad break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.